Hello and welcome to UpHabit's overview of setting social accounts. Let's go to Discover tab and let's find myself, Neil Wainwright, and I'm the founder of UpHabit. And you can see that we have a whole bunch of details here, but let's go ahead and add to relationships. And when we do that, you're going to see a whole bunch of gray icons along the top. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Skype, Telegram, and WhatsApp, I believe. Now, those six mean that there are six, those social accounts are in use in UpHabit. You might have a totally blank row with a little button that says Add Social Account, or you might see just Facebook and then you have a plus sign behind it or at the end of it. If you tap on the plus, this is where you'll see the full list of social accounts that we support, which is currently 8, and they're listed here. So basically, if I'm looking at Neil Wainwright and I want to add a LinkedIn account, because I've had a LinkedIn account associated with someone within my UpHabit account, it's a gray icon. And if I tap on that, it does a search and it actually found me as the first one in the search. Now, sometimes you have to type the company name. So you kind of, if you know a former company that someone was at, just to narrow it down a little bit. And when I tap on that, it says add to UpHabit or open. So if you're not sure, you can open the actual page and see if it's the right person. But in this case, I know it is. I just say add to UpHabit. It goes right back, and now you see the LinkedIn icon is in blue, which means if I tap on it, it launches straight into the LinkedIn app if it's active, if I have it installed on my phone, and then you can see my profile and everything that it's been up to. So that's as simple as it is, and it works for it. Varying levels of search are available to all the platforms. So for example, WhatsApp, you choose or edit a phone number, but for Facebook and Instagram, we try and find it. Now, if you can't find it with the search through the gray icons, you can always edit the contact. You can scroll down the social and you can go ahead and add whichever one you want. And if you choose it, then you can actually, any one of the 8, you can then type in the account into it that way as well. Now, some people ask us, why don't we do an integration with LinkedIn, for example? And the reality is that about 5 years ago, LinkedIn shut down all their APIs to do so. So we can't draw in all of your LinkedIn contacts into UpHabit automatically. But we are working on some things that'll kind of accomplish the same goal, and it'll actually work quite elegantly. But those are coming a little bit later in 2020. So hopefully this has served as a quick little overview of social accounts. I love the fact that usually when I add a new contact from Discover into relationships, me personally, I go ahead and I set as many of these social accounts as I can. Typically it's always LinkedIn. So that when I come back, if I set a reminder for a few months from now and I see the person a few months from now, I can just, when I look at UpHabit, I can actually see that there'll be a social account beside their name, and I can just tap on it to go and see what's going on with them. And in particular for me, I look at LinkedIn a lot. One other thing I wanted to mention, let's go ahead and find myself, Neil Wainwright, is if I open Neil, and now if I tap on message, rather than just, if I had iMessage or text message, it would appear. If I tap message now, you're going to see that it'll actually do LinkedIn Messenger as well. Now that only works if you're a first order contact with that person. But you can see here that you can even do LinkedIn messages from within UpHabit, and that applies to WhatsApp and all the other social accounts that have messaging platforms. We will deep link into those platforms, so it makes it easy for you to start messages with those other platforms. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.